20-year sibling rivalry, Mario and Luigi team up using synchronized super moves in their most ridiculous adventure ever.
Let's go!
Okie dokie. Let's go. Okie dokie.
And we're back with more Partners in Time, Mario and Luigi Legacy. Last time we made it to Peach's castle and we did the whole thing, I think, or most of the whole thing, or a lot of the thing. And now we are going to... I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, we're here, we're trying to get to Queen Shrew, we're trying to get the last piece of the Cobalt Star, which is totally not going to backfire and become a bad thing, I promise. Obviously. And I'm not really sure where we're gonna go. This might be the last, this might be it. You'll know, I won't know. At the moment, me existing right here in my present, but you're in my future. So, you will know whether this is the last part or not. I can't really imagine, I can't really think of where else this game would go at this point. It's felt pretty short. Actually, it's kind of weird. It's felt short, and yet it's felt often like it's dragged on in a lot of places. It feels a little bit just like meandering. I don't know. Areas just kind of keep going and going and going. And at first, an area, like for instance on the Yoshi Island, having like the first part of the area be the island itself, and then having the twist, the subversion of us then going inside of Ube. Like that was pretty cool. I actually thought that was pretty sick. But then it just kind of kept doing that, and it kept doing that in like way less interesting ways. So it's like, oh look, you're above the desert, and then oh we're in the auditorium, oh and then now underground. Now you're just underground in the desert. It's still just, it's cave, still it's still desert, just underground, and it's like, oh, okay. Like this castle, for instance, it's like, okay, we're doing stuff, and it's like, oh, you wanted to go up? Well, you had to go down first, and then we had like an underground section. It's like, why did we have an underground section? Did that even add anything? Was it even that compelling? It's like, no, it didn't even end with a boss fight or an interesting fight of any kind. I don't know. I felt like, you know what? Another thing I think I appreciate about Superstar Saga is that it would always like blindside you with, and boom, here's a mini boss, or boom, here's a boss, or something like that, right? They would always like throw you for a loop with some interesting encounters and whatnot. This game just sort of like, I mean, it throws me for a loop a lot, but not in an impressive way, I would say. But we'll see if it can stick the landing. But hey, if you've been enjoying this or anything else on this channel so far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have been doing, and will be doing in the future. Also, me and my friend are making a game. Any and all support towards it, that would be much appreciated. You can support us by supporting anything on this channel, supporting the Devlog streams, and most of all, supporting the Patreon. With that, let's keep going. Did I already intro like that? Oh. Since when? Oh my gosh, well, it's been a while since we've all got to fight together. Which, I mean, basically just translates to spamming mixed flour. Again, I feel like I'm remiss. I would be remiss if I didn't, I mean, I would be remiss if I didn't point out the fact that, like, they just didn't even, like, do moves and attacks and stuff like that. The bros moves do not incorporate, it doesn't feel like the babies and the adults are doing things together. It feels like they're doing things alongside each other or at the same time as each other, you know what I mean? Hey, sick. which is kind of disappointing. And a lot of it is just, it's like jumping or mashing. None of the attacks and things like that are very interesting. Now, I feel in my heart of hearts that, Bowser's Inside Story improves upon that. I could be totally wrong. You know what I mean? That could just be not true. That's entirely possible. But I feel like it is the case. And if it's not the case, then oh no. It's so funny though that like playing through this game, one, it gives me even more appreciation for Superstar Saga than I already had, but it's also making me retroactively appreciate even more Thousand Year Door. Which of course I had a great time with, but I remember I voiced at the end of, I voiced during Superstar Saga at one point that like I was afraid that like, oh, maybe I didn't, you know, what if I didn't enjoy myself nearly as much with Thousand Year Doors and maybe whatever when I was younger? But then I think back to it and I'm like, no, I was having a great time. I was also having a great time just like building the characters in that one. In this game, even the like equipment aspect of it has been pretty linear, and Superstar Saga was also linear, but I felt like Superstar Saga gave you ample opportunity to go and find interesting pieces of equipment and badges out in the world once you had greater means of exploring it, you know what I mean? Oh, we're actually all the same level now. How'd that happen? Dang. I bet that was all ones. Oh, heck yeah, baby Luigi, let's go. Baby Luigi has so much stash now, jeez. Whereas this game is kind of just like, yeah, you'll find a couple of extra things along the path, but then those will get replaced pretty much as soon as you head back to base. Or head back to the hub. The hub is also just like not, the Peach's Castle does not have nearly the amount of personality that,
Oh no.
Oh, did I not actually explore the library? Gosh dang it. It does not have nearly the amount of personality that the Bean Kingdom did. I felt like the Bean Kingdom had stuff to go, like the amount of places that you would go visit and then revisit, and then the amount of stuff that you could go do and see, the fact that it was also your fast travel. I don't know. It just felt like, and the fact that it also went through phases. You see it, when you first see it, it's destroyed, and then it, like, recovers. Oh, that's why we couldn't get over here before. That's why there's still enemies over here. Makes sense to me. Giving us a lot of healing items and stuff. Good heavens. Hey, what's going on, gang? Are we about to get into a rumble, or like, what's up? Yeah, when you first get to the Bean Kingdom, it's like destroyed, and then after you do like the first sort of story arc, it turns into it gets repaired, and then at the end of the game it's getting raised to the ground for a second time, which kind of raises the stakes suddenly. Oh, this is the final boss. This is 100% the final boss. They are giving us a bunch of everything. Like... And yet they're still throwing more areas? 3 save points? Oh, maybe it's like multi-step? Maybe there's gonna be like a bunch of different fights and stuff? Maybe. I mean, there's nothing for us back home, so we're just moving on. Yeah, I just felt like also there was just more stuff to do. When we get to Peach's castle, it's like I can go farm for beans. That's basically it. Some normal freaking mushrooms. Oh my gosh, they are stalking us up so much. Game, chill. It's... Mario, my sensors are pinging. Yes, no doubt about it. The Cobalt Star is acting fully insanitized. It's trying to tell us something. Let me interpret. Thank you all for everything you've done. Now we must part. At least that's what I believe it's saying. All of you, please continue looking for Princess Peach. In the meanwhile, I will try to ascertain the whereabouts of Princess Shrew. Yeah, why are you so interested in doing that, bud? That is a generalized gist. Babies are... And now it's gone. Come now, we must hurry and join up with the princess. Okay, more drops. More items. Are they really gonna hit us with another save point? Right away? Mario. Yeah, Stuffwell? Sorry for all the trouble. Oh, this will seem rather sudden, but would you please save our progress in this area? What's up, Stuffwell? It's just... My forecastination sensors are clanging away. I do not believe we'll be able to return once we pass through that door. Oh. Oh, Luigi didn't like that, Luigi. Luigi, wait. I would hate to boot up a regret cycle for our adventure. Isn't it a smart move to save? You know, save? You'll save, right? Yeah, Stuffwell, yeah. Jeez, man. Then back to adventure. Okay, that was the funniest Stuffwell has been. You'll save the game, right, Luigi? And Luigi's like, yeah, man, okay, fine, yeah, whatever. Just chill, leave me alone. So then this might actually be it.
Mario! Luigi!
Oh, that's cute.
Yahoo!
Thank you so much for coming all this way.
Oh!
Look, it's Baby Us. Who are those adorable little tykes? Oh, could they be? Well, those babies are Mario and Luigi, aren't they? Yes, the Mario and Luigi of this past time period. So good to see you safe. I respect the heck out of Baby Mario's hustle. This area is guarded by some mysterious shroob energy field, I'm afraid. It's not going to be easy to get around it. By the way, how did you manage to come this far? I thought the shroobs put a barrier around the castle entrance, too. Oh, but she's gonna know something and then... What? The Cobalt Star? You're gathering shards here in this castle? Peach, you gotta tell us what's up. But that's... It can't... Could that be... She looked genuinely mortified. Oh my gosh. Okay, but you gotta be better than Toad, Peach. You gotta actually tell us what's up. Mario, you must listen to me. You see the Cobalt Star, for Pete's sake. Holy crud. They're just lighting up their own freaking base? Oh my gosh, she's just sitting at the top sipping tea? That's crazy. Okay, no, see, here's the thing. She's great when she's actually on screen. They just hardly do anything with her. Mario. Whoa. We're in a dire predicament. We must stop the mothership or this place will squishify. That reminds me, I think there's a saucer port upstairs. Maybe you could do something if you find a way up there? Let's take a look. If we can get a saucer, we may still be able to stop the mothership. Hurry up, all of you. Don't worry about me. I'll stay here and wish for your safe return. Baby Mario is like... Thank you, baby. Oh, that's cute. That's really nice, actually. Baby Mario has not learned how to prioritize yet. Adult Mario has learned how to prioritize Peach's safety and the current conflict at hand. Mario, everyone, save the Mushroom Kingdom, I beg of you. I mean, alright, here we go. Oh, my leather. Before hitting that save album, listen. I haven't investigated the flight program that I downloaded from the mothership. Yes, I realized that I could recombobulate it and allow you to travel through time. Using this program, you can return to the recent past. I've decided to call it Stepwell's Special Service Warpulator. Okay. If there's something you forgot, or especially want to do, I can take you back to time before you rescued Peach. What do you want to do? Oh. Wow, that's specific. We also didn't rescue Peach, by the way, but let's just say. Oh, okay, so you can hit it and then he can take you back to right before. So we can just, so it doesn't matter that we saved right here. I get you. Again, really unnecessary. I don't know why they put so many save points. Just put a save point right before right here. And then let us like shoot back even from right here. Oh. Oh. The top is a saucer? Oh, crud. What? Oh, we have to hit guys into her. Cool. Why are you immune to your own lasers? Oh, he crashed down into one? Crap. Oh, freaking gotcha. That was clean as heck. I was actually a little worried about that fight. Oh, no. I can't believe Stuffwell randomly manages to develop short range time travel. Okay. Oh, quite babies. Mario Luigi, thank you so much. The mothership's impact knocked out the barrier.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
No. Mario.
I mean, let's not let Mario get got like this. Oh, no, she's chilling. Princess Strobe. Now you've done it. You're useless now, Peach. What? Time to finish you. You cannot escape? Oh, right. None of us can understand each other, huh? This kingdom is mine. I will destroy you all. Destroy.
Let's go.
Oh, lucky.
Ooh, the music is sick. Oh, crud, that's terrible. Oh, Luigi's faster. Oh, I understand. Okay. Oh, weird. Weird. Okay. So they lean up and down. So they're gonna shoot both brothers, but one leans up, one leans down sometimes. Okay. Really? Sometimes that move feels incredibly forgiving, and sometimes it feels super unforgiving. We still haven't even broken her. Oh, what we did. Oh, and then she signals it to come back around. Okay. To somebody. Okay, so final bosses are probably going to have a a lot of moves that repeat. Or a lot of multi-step moves, obviously. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't equip our crazy stuff. Oh well. I mean, like, we're pretty strong, to be fair. That's pretty good damage. Ow. Ow. Right. Quick, how do we made the brothers too strong in this game. How do we balance everything? I know, just have the boss attack 15 times in one turn. Of course, every hit doesn't do like that much damage. Ooh. That was good. I don't know if there's a reason not to do this, right? Oh. Oh, she paused. Does she pause when she laughs? The queen troop who laughs. Let's see how this does against, let's see how his shield does against this. I don't know. It might be a multi-hit thing. It might be more about the amount of times you hit it, not how hard you hit it. Holy crap, my stomach hurts so bad. That was like excruciating pain right now. But we carry on. Got luckies during that. That's pretty good. Ow. Crap. Oh, we actually we can actually stop it. That's changes things. Oh, can we actually? Okay. Can we put debuffs on her? Well, if you can, it didn't work. I think Mario can survive one more round. And if he doesn't, that's technically my fault. I'm sorry, did she just... Okay. I'm sorry, does she just... I think the point is that you have to jump on it, but she just keeps making it go faster and faster. I've never used a super 1-up. We have 31 of them. So she's heated up, which makes me think that she might be near death, maybe? Dang, really? Don't move. Really? Okay. They both get hit, wow. That's crazy. Cool. The scurry away. I'll let Luigi heal himself, maybe. We will use trampoline. Cool. Sure. Might as well use the max items, right? This is it. Ow. Nice, okay. Holy crud. Holy crud. Serious? Seriously. And she also she also poisons. Jeez. Alright. Maybe it's a good thing I'm not using the rough badge. Freaking my brothers would have died 20 times over. Just keep trying to obliterate her. Oh, ooh, that was bad. Ooh, that was real bad. Completely saw. Oh, did that stop her? Nope. Yikes. Hitting her out of the sky did it even do damage to her? I'm not even sure. Oh crud, wrong button. Dang, altogether. Okay, we're using a drop. Got plenty of them. Got it. Oh, wow. I thought I delayed that right. Oh no. It's mainly the hammer part that I'm worried about. Oh, the delay. Oh, because because she laughed there. I sound like a crazy person. Oh, the delay because you could hear the cue because she giggled and then that should have tipped you off that. Dang, really? Ooh. It's not great. Always on Mario. Ah, dang. I was even listening out for the giggle, but... Again? This time on Luigi? Oh, crud. I even let go early so I could try to wind it back up again, but it takes too long. Okay. How much? Oh my gosh, the delay on that one is... Why does it take so long? Oh my gosh. I mean... You'll have to excuse me. She gets to fight, she gets to attack 30 times. How much HP does she have? I'm surprised at how long this is taking because of one thing we'll get into afterwards. Oh, that's it? Oh, holy crud. Okay. Oh, we gotta just look at her sprite on the ground. I just gotta beat the snot out of her. We must hurry and escape this place. Oh. Look, that's the almost whole cobalt star you've been looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, Peach has the last piece, doesn't she? Look, Mario. Ooh, I wouldn't have revealed it. I have the final shard right here. With this piece, the cobalt star will remain its original form. Or regain its original form. Well, I was like, yeah, let's do that, maybe? But I cannot allow that to happen. Okay, well, we trust Peach, explicitly. Or implicitly. Oh my gosh, dude. If you thought I'd given up getting my treasure back, you're dumber than you look. All that time I spent hiding and waiting is gonna pay off in a big, big way. Oh my gosh. Somebody quick, somebody pull out a real gun and kill this kid really quick. I'm begging you. I'm taking all the treasure for myself. They're all mine. Everybody has sounded genuinely terrified of this happening. Now it's your turn. Oh, she's actually dead. Oh, we actually killed her. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, oh no. Oh no. That cobalt star shard. There was another Shrew princess inside of it. That's right, Princess Shrew has a twin sister. Oh, who could have foreseen? There was nothing to indicate this to us. When I arrived in this time period, Princess Shrew immediately attacked me. I instantly grabbed the time machine's power source, the cobalt star, and... Yes, I trapped Princess Shrew inside it and then shattered it. Oh, Princess Peach is even the reason why it broke to begin with. It was then... but the younger true princess surprised and captured me. Uh-huh. Gathering all of the cobalt star shards. Gave the elder princess Shroob all of her power back. Oh, the humanity. Oh, she is just much worse. Oh, she can actually speak to us. I laugh at you mushroom heads, pathetic things. You gathered the cobalt star shards without ever guessing the truth. To be fair, we didn't spend even half the game trying to collect cobalt star shards. They literally fell into our lap. The two of them showed up in the same location for whatever reason. We weren't trying to do anything. Again, if they had built up the cobalt star in any way, shape, or form more before this point, or even built up the mystery of... I thought we were going to have multiple run-ins with Toadbird, and every time he was going to remember a new detail or something, but that didn't happen. He showed up again randomly at the end of the game and said, "Hey, I have another one of those." Oh, but don't attach it. I won't tell you why, but just don't. And it's like, oh, come on, man. For Pete's sake. You gathered the cobalt star shards without ever guessing the truth. Now I am free, and that horrible, horrible cobalt star is no more. I fear nothing now, do you hear me? Nothing. No, the identity of the star sprite that we spoke to up on Star Hill. It was actually the shrew princess who was trapped inside it, a travesty. I will give you a special reward for setting me free. You will love it. And my sister, my dear, sweet, beautiful sister, I will avenge her. She's at least one of those things. I'll let you guess which one. Where are we going? Oh. Oh, that's a nice touch. She starts shouting in her own language. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, so this is still... Wow. Okay, wait. I just realized something about the final encounter in this game. I mean, we send it. Wish we could have had the quad item use. Ooh, messed. Bad input. That was good, though. That was the best one I've done in a while, though, I think. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Oh. Mario, Luigi, I'll help. Oh, heck yeah, Peach. Send the star out there and knock out the UFOs, like so. Oh, heck yeah, okay. Oh, we're getting items for that, too? Oh, because it's such a long fight. Oh, okay, alright. What? Oh my gosh, it's just hard to know what combination of things are about to happen to you. This game would be so much harder to get hitless on than the previous game, that's for sure. Okay. Wow, I just completely messed that up. Still 200 damage, which isn't bad. Oh, wow. Thanks, Peach. What? Okay. What a weird... And then Luigi's poisoned again. Crud. Luigi being off color throws me off. Ah, oh, crud. Dang. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, we are doing absurd damage, it has to be said. Oh wow, ooh, that one was bad. Not even 200. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Oh, she gets to go for as many things as there are. Oh, you can stop it. Okay, that's good to know. That's actually good to know. Oh, wrong button. Not even bad timing, just wrong button. We can take another round, I think. Oh, wrong button, dang. Still good. That's still really good. Ooh. Peach coming in clutch, okay. Oh my gosh, you have to freaking wail on her. That's kind of brutal. I will say some attacks like that one where you have to like really fight against the enemy to stop them from hitting you. I think those ones feel pretty good because they feel pretty tense. Although the amount of times we had to hit her there was kind of crazy. I almost messed this one up immediately. Wrong button. That's fine. The amount of damage output you have in this game is crazy, but the enemies have so much more HP. Oh wow, was that? Now here's what I always took away from this game, the last phase. This is a 3-phase final boss. The music is so good. Oh. $30 damage from poison, jeez. Okay. The final, yeah, this theme, in this moment, I always took away, because, I mean, it's, like I said, all the fights in this game feel like a war of attrition, but this one more than anything else, because the fight just keeps going and going, and it's brutal. First off, we actually legitimately just straight up... the music goes through a phase, it has like somber phases, and then it ramps back up. We legitimately killed Princess Shrobe. the younger one. We just straight up actually killed her. Like, they showed her die, not explode, not in the context of a battle, but like afterwards. Mario and Luigi and their baby counterparts straight up just did that. And this is why the mixed flower is a godsend. Because there are like 5 things to attack on the screen right now. Should get Luigi to buff us more. Ow. Oh my gosh, oh, the poison isn't just poison, it's like bad poison. Like you're badly poisoned. The damage increases every time you get hit and then it heals off, I guess, but gee, still. I don't know how much HP the legs take, but we can't hurt her main body until they're broken. Okay, so they take 2. It's because she's taller, so the timing's different. That kind of sucks. Okay, so them being on 5. Oh, we can hit her with them. Okay. Oh, alright. Do you realize that that attack indicated that the ball was going to fall? That ball was going to fall like 10 times? We were going to have to hit that back 10 times? That's just absurd. For a Nintendo RPG, this game doesn't screw around, I'll give it that. Although, I don't think any of them do, to be honest. They're obviously not the most challenging games there are. Oh, now we can hurt her. The crown's off. Okay, so fire goes to Mario, and... Okay. Okay, so now we can hurt her. Copy file is gonna be hard to time. That was not amazing. Let's try the copy flower again. We could get it like an insured. We can get an insured 300 damage if we do the mix flower every time. Luigi, Luigi, Mario, Mario. Oh, okay, we don't have to hit it that many times. That's good to know. Poof. When it gets really fast, I don't know how you're supposed to stagger the jumps like that. Gonna do this because we still have multiple things to hit. If you don't have mixed flowers or a means to keep using mixed flowers, then this would take forever. You simply must understand. Okay, so Mario, Mario, Luigi, Luigi. Ah, dang. Okay, that's fine. The best thing we have for the crown specifically. It's kind of crazy that Mario and Luigi are about to commit regicide. Oh, I pressed Baby Mario's button for some reason. I don't know why. Dang. Needed to wind up on Mario ahead of time. Crud, is Mario just dead? He sure is. That's fine, because we can just... Having multiple health pools is pretty cool, although we've never had to play as babies for, like, ever, the whole game, actually. I've died a handful of times. Baby Luigi contributed nothing to that. Okay, so Luigi. That was a miss? Yeah, you're mine. Okay. We're playing the jump rope game. I said I would never go back. Oh, wow. That's not bad. This song goes, it's so dramatic. It goes so much harder than you would expect. I mean, the game that we've been playing. Oh. Regicide accomplished. Foolish mushroom heads. You may have bested me, but shrooms will live on. One day the shrooms will dance on the buried remains of this pathetic kingdom. Princess Shroob's a plain old mushroom, and you've got her. What does that mean? Okay. What now? Now what? Why do I have a feeling Bowser's going to eat that? Mario, Luigi, thank you. Thanks to you, the Mushroom Kingdom of this time is safe. I'm so very truly pleased. Mario, Luigi, you handedly and easily completely annihilated a royal bloodline from a kingdom from a far-off land. I've never been so pleased with you both. You're really doing the Mushroom Kingdom proud. Oh, wait, it's Bowser Jr. Wait, yeah, so what happens to everybody who's a mushroom? These poisonous mushrooms, how shall we be rid of them? The foul work of the shroob still covers our land. Those baby tears? Oh. Ah, the mushroom. Could it be baby's tears? Really? That's right, gang. All we gotta do is make these babies cry. The Hydro Gush. Fire it up. Okay, reincorporating that's a cool idea. How many baby tears? How did you get all those baby tears? Baby Luigi must be dehydrated. Oh my gosh. Baby Luigi is just like a dried up raisin in the corner. Oh, there she is. I'm actually okay with this being the solution. I think that's kind of hilarious, and I think the implication that they had to keep making baby Luigi cry over and over again in order to achieve this is hilarious. Heck yeah, Kylie. Liquid Hydro Gush is spouting the same chemical makeup as baby tears. Oh, okay. The same chemical that's just like salt and water, right? Spraying it across the kingdom ought to cure all those shroob mushrooms. I am plumb astounded. The fearsome shroobs laid low by baby tears. That is pretty good. I do like that. I wish they had shown that being their weakness, like touched on that or alluded to that earlier, though. That would have been kind of fun. My treasure. Prince Bowser, please, let it go. Prince Bowser, for the love of everything, just shut up. Why, look. Even the time machine's completely restored. I've engineered it to run off the energy from the time holes. Professor, did it work? What's happened? Yep, as soon as I got the information from Stuffwell, I put our plan into action. The rain of the baby tears hit the shroob shrooms, and they melted immediately. Success! And that takes care of every last trace of the nastiful shrooms. Happies! Here's the thing, though. I like the final words from Princess Shroob. It makes it feel like they were gonna come back. And I wonder if there was a plan to have them come back. I wonder what the initial reception of this game was when it originally came out. I genuinely don't know. But I guess I can kind of understand why maybe they never touched on the Stroobs again. They are a weird enemy. I appreciate the alien invasion angle. I kind of wish they had played into that more. Because the most compelling sections of the game were when they were showing stuff that they were doing, and we were like directly up against them. That takes care of every last trace of nastable Stroobs. Happies. Yep, and it's time to head back to our proper place and time. The Toadsworths must be beside themselves with worry. So much cleaning. Actually, there's something interesting to see in the castle. Don't worry, you can come by later. You can find me in my usual location, fellas. Princess, oh my dear princess, you're safe at last. Thank you. We owe Mario and the babies a great debt. Peach, come on, you've been better than this. Princess, please come this way. Mario posed. Mario, welcome home. You're the best, Mario. It was you after all, Mario. Way to go, Mario. Dude, gang, come on. Wait, no, Peach, that was uncharacteristic. Good work, Luigi.
Yeah.
It was nice of you to go into the past to greet Mario. Oh my gosh. But you know, you can't shirk your house sitting duties. Just kidding. Welcome back, Luigi. Okay, well that was nice. That was actually pretty nice. Okay. They're alright. You must all be so tired. Please come this way. Oh. Ah, yes, all of you indistinct Toads. It was so nice to get to know each and every one of you. Toads on the right, Toads on the left, Toad that's a little bit up there, Toad that's a little bit down there. What amazing characters to have personally met and known. What's in the next room, okay? It's a save point? If there's something you forgot, especially you want to do. This game didn't feel like there was anything extra to do. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'll just save. Oh, why does it separate us? I suppose we can change our stuff. Yeah, you know what? Here, Mario. Now you are now your superstar self. Cool. Sick. Sick nasty. Oh, you've saved the princess and the kingdom. Well done, dear fellows. Master Mario, Master Luigi. Young Master Mario, young Master Luigi. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for rescuing our Princess Peach. Please come this way, sirs. There's a favor I must ask all of you. Now at long last, I must bid farewell to my younger, exuberant self. It's as if you can't wait to be rid of me, you old toad. Yes, sir. What an overactive imagination you possess. I think I know what happens here. Well, so what did EGAD do to dispose of the big Shroob man in the containment unit? Did he just ice him in the back or something? Will someone please tell me how this happened? Apparently he fell up high and landed in a time hole. Then he just plopped right in the castle's backyard. Yeah, since then he's just lain here like a lump. Master Mario, is there nothing you can do? Perhaps jump on him or some such thing. Jumping on him seems like a bad idea. And Luigi's crouched down looking. Ah, baby Luigi, what is this grotesque mushroom? No, wait, no, don't do it. Oh, it's floating. No. No, please, who could have foreseen? No, wait, not again. Wait, this happened before. Oh my gosh, he's tweaking out. I can feel a power burning in my belly. What in the world did you feed me? Oh gosh. Nah, who cares what it was? I've been reborn. Mario Green Stash, and you brats too. No mercy for you. For Pete's sake. Because why not? Why shouldn't we have to fight Bowser? I can't imagine this being a very difficult fight. Oh. Oh, it's not even like a fight. Hey, listen here. From now on, you guys get no chance to attack. Oh, okay, it's just countering. Wait a minute, but I have the rough badge on Mario. It's just countering? Oh, I thought it was an actual real fight. I forgot. I'm gonna fight you with an attack barrage, baby. Enjoy. Okay, well. Oh, those counted too. Sorry, no attacking. Come on, Bowser, let me attack. I had a bunch of cool stuff. Summon to Mario. Wow, really? Dang. You can't dodge them all. I literally can't. Luigi, Mario, Luigi. Oh, okay, well, literally one more thing. Pesky bugs. Sorry, Bowser. Huh? What? They just couldn't resist having you fight Bowser at the end, could they? For Pete's sake. Elder Toadsworth, we've had our share of disagreements, but now that the time is nigh, I find it rather difficult to say farewell. And for me, please take good care of the little princess. Oh, baby Princess Peach, leave me with a smile for the final time. Gang, you're hitting too much velocity. Baby Mario, baby Luigi, thank you for rescuing me and saving the kingdom. Please look after my younger self and young Toadsworth. I mean, you know they do. You're still here, huh? Oh. Oh. No, we can't. Oh, that's adorable. We can't go, buddy. You have to go become him. That cookie gotta be old as heck, Luigi. You're gonna break your baby's... Don't throw that. Oh. These are truly the best parts of this whole game, is just watching these two interact with their younger selves. Is everyone almost ready? My dear Princess Peach, you've grown so beautiful. I'm honored to have met you. And Master Mario, Master Luigi, thanks ever so much. Do continue to take care of the princess. Younger me, keep your chin up. Babies, thank you. And that's it. That was Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. It's an interesting music choice for the credits. I mean, what to even say about the game? It's not a bad game. It really isn't, right? I think there was just a huge... I think it was just very messy. I think there was a huge disconnect between the core concept that it laid out and the execution of that, and like what they ended up doing. I didn't feel like we were working together as a quadruple, as a group. I didn't feel like we were working as a team of four. I felt like when we were together, it felt like Mario and Luigi. I was just playing Mario and Luigi as Mario and Luigi, and then the babies also kind of added some stuff on top of that. There wasn't any like super interesting or meaningful interactions. Oh, that's a terrifying photo of Peach with the thing on her face, which obviously wasn't actually Peach, but really horrifying to look at. Oh, these are great, like, high-resolution images of the moments that happen throughout the game. That's actually really nice art. I just feel like this game was everything... This game does everything that Superstar Saga did, and yet... it just did it kind of worse. It was just sloppier. The levels would meander. Fights were... the battle system, the bros moves were just way easier, very repetitive. They would take a lot of time, and they were just infinitely less interesting. 2 of them were shells, 3 of them were flowers, and then there was the egg, and then all the other ones were just different versions of jumping on enemies. I understand we are Mario and Luigi. I understand that we are here to jump to Yippee and Wahoo and jump on the bad guys. I get that. But I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way that, like, after seeing the kind of stuff that the brothers were doing in Superstar Saga, it feels like a huge step back. And I'm not sure if that gets better in the next 2. Even as much as I remember loving Bowser's Inside Story, I also remember liking this game, but I only played this game once. I played Bowser's Inside Story enough that I feel like if I didn't like it, I would... but I look back and I only ever enjoyed it. It's very much unlike when I would look back at all the times I played Super Paper Mario, which I've played more than most games, all the way through. When I look back at that game, there's a lot of things I can pick out as being not very great. When I look back at Bowser's Inside Story, I can think of only moments that I loved and things that I loved doing. So I'm not sure. This is a really nice last little image, though, of everybody together. Can we get some music?
Nintendo!
There's a lot of things that I just have questions about, you know? It's alien invasion, but it's also a time travel story, but it's also a team-up game. But it's also still just a Mario and Luigi RPG. But then it's also a collect the thing. It's also a collect the stars mission. Again, the absurdity that you get to Star Hill and they're like, here's the last two. Oops, forgot about this. It legitimately feels like the writers just forgot that there was a collectible to get. And they did not, if they had been building up the collectible, how important it was, how powerful it was, if they had been sprinkling in little tidbits of learning about what happened when Peach confronted the Shroobs with the Cobalt Star,
Nintendo!
if they did anything to build up these ideas before, then, you know, the reveal that there was a whole other Princess Shroob nestled inside of the star that Peach had entrapped there. Imagine how much harder that would have hit if there was any build-up or intrigue leading about the Cobalt Star to begin with. But time and time again, it's completely overshadowed by just other things happening. The alien confronting the Shroobs, and sort of dismantling their takeover of except we didn't even really dismantle their takeover of the place. Of Mushroom Kingdom. At a certain point, we kind of dropped that. We started 2 areas that were entirely focused on the Shroobs have done something in a certain location and we're trying to stop it. And then after that, while also collecting Cobalt Star pieces. And then after that, the two pieces we get taken away by Baby Bowser. And then we have a whole level that's just about tracking down Baby Bowser. And then we confront Bowser and Baby Bowser together. And then we go to a desert. I'm sorry. That was at the desert. And then we have a level. How did it even play out? Then after the desert, we had a level where were we even tracking down another one? No, we had that. The volcano is where we were tracking down. Bowser took Peach because we got her back at the desert. So yeah, we go to the desert. We find Peach. We think we've saved Peach. Bowser then immediately kidnaps Peach. We have to track Bowser down to a volcano. We get Peach back. It's revealed that Princess Peach is not Princess Peach. It's actually Princess Shroob. The volcano. Didn't the volcano immediately lead straight into Toad Town? It did. Oh my gosh, what even happens in this game? We go to the forest, we go to Yoshi's Island, we go to the desert, we go to the volcano, we go to Toad Town, we go to Star Hill, and then we go to the castle, and then the game's over. I didn't even need, the only reason this game, at the beginning, I mean, there was, after the intro stuff, where we're at Bowser's castle and stuff like that, too. Wow, I mean, like, nothing happens. Nothing. Here's the thing, and you could argue, well, hold on, the game's pulling you in a lot of different directions. But the thing is, in this game, it feels like it doesn't feel like one thing's leading to another. It feels like one thing happens and then something else random happens, like some non sequitur happens, and the game keeps forgetting what it was doing before that. Because after Peach is revealed to actually be Princess Shroob, we're back in the volcano. We end up in Toad Town, and then we end up going to Star Hill. Am I forgetting a whole location? I don't think I am. Oh my gosh, you know what? Kylie had that giant key, and she tried to unlock Kylie had the key, She tried to unlock that thing inside the Shroop ship. What was it? It was supposed to be important, wasn't it? Did we never, that never actually came back around. Did that even matter? What was that? What was the whole thing about the Kylie's giant key that she found? Because she got that in the desert, didn't she? And then that didn't even matter. What was that? That doesn't matter. It's again plot thread after plot thread that doesn't go anywhere. The toads are being siphoned for their vim. That's in the first full level. They established that the toads have something called vim that the Shroobs use to fuel their ships, and then that never gets mentioned ever again. We get to confront Princess Shroob, or we're confronted by Princess Shroob one time in earnestness in the auditorium in the desert. Kylie's key goes nowhere. The game has to quickly backpedal and remind you that the Cobalt Star exists, and that you should be collecting the pieces. After you end up, we don't even go. You don't after the volcano. You don't even go back to the hub. They literally just push you into the next level, and then they push you into another level after that, and it's just level after level after level. And you could argue, okay, but in Superstar Saga, things also are random, and things do just happen one after the other, and your goal keeps changing. But in my opinion, I think what's amazing about Superstar Saga is that it feels like story arcs, and it feels like one story arc is leading naturally into another one. Because what happens is we have the same goal. In Superstar Saga, you always have the same overall goal, but the goalpost keeps moving further down, and you keep realizing there just ends up being multiple steps, but it always wraps back around to the one thing you're trying to achieve. Ultimately, you're trying to save Princess Peach, or you're trying to get Princess Peach's voice back, right? But when you make it to Bean Bean Kingdom, you realize Queen Bean has been taken over and turned into a monster, so you have to heal her. So how do we heal her? Oh, well, we have to go get the alcohol. Oh, we have to go get the Chocola Reserve over in Chucklehuck Woods, so we gotta go all the way to Chucklehuck Woods. Then we bring it back to the Queen, and then the Queen reveals something to you. And then I think you confront Cackletta, and you actually beat Cackletta, and then it's revealed to you Princess Peach shows up. She's flying into town. That's random. You're like, what's that all about? And Princess Peach reveals to you, yeah, we actually set Cackletta up. My voice is fine. We gave her Berdetta's voice, and we're actually chilling. So now I just need to go do this other thing. So like, oh, okay, Cackletta's been saved. So then it's like, oh, I guess the game's over. Well, I guess we're just gonna go have an adventure now. Go have an adventure with Peach. Wait a minute, crud. She gets kidnapped by Fawful while Mario is incapacitated. But Mario's incapacitated because Princess Peach says go have fun in town. So go have fun in town. Mario gets incapacitated. Luigi has to go save him. Crud. Okay. Well, now we're 2 steps removed from the original thing we had to do, but one thing led to another. You play as Luigi. You heal Mario just in time for Mario and Luigi to see that Princess Peach has been kidnapped by Fawful. Oh crud, Fawful and Cackletta are still a problem. What do we do now? Why are they a problem? They're a problem because Fawful found Bowser's unconscious body. Bowser, who you confronted earlier in the game. Thus the game set up that Cackletta was going to be able to find a new body in Bowser because they set that up earlier. They set up that Bowser got knocked out earlier in the game. One thing led to another. You know what didn't lead? What things didn't lead to anything? The key. The Vim that they're stealing from the Toads. Why did they make a giant Godzilla to eat Yoshis? Eating the Yoshis didn't seem to do anything. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, they were making evil-looking eggs, but then it was never shown that those evil-looking eggs did anything, or went anywhere, or became anything. We never got to see the byproduct of that. We were just told that it seemed like they were doing evil things with the eggs. Baby Bowser just sort of shows up randomly, periodically throughout everything just to sort of cause trouble and force us into the next leg of the adventure, as opposed to Bowser having amnesia, working with Podley, and the two of them have their whole own thing going on, but their whole own thing does happen to make them cross paths with you multiple times. You need, for important reasons, the same things they're trying to steal for selfish reasons, which is why Bowser keeps showing up with Podley the whole time, which is why you end up confronting Podley one last time at the end of the game. There's an antagonist to go along with the main villain of the game. It's just like... And then also, I mean, can you top Cackletta and Fawful? When you talk to Fawful and he's like, and he's having an identity crisis at the end of the game before you fight him, where he's like, am I just like a crazy little guy who's just attached to another person forever? It's like, is that all I am? Maybe I want something in my life, but I don't have a choice now, and you're in my way, and I don't want you to be in my way anymore. And he's like having an identity crisis right before you fight him, and he's like, it's so compelling. I feel like you really miss the absence of a real antagonistic force. Again, when the Shrooms show up, like, it's pretty good, but they're just sort of like they just lack a personality. They're just sort of like an alien force in the most bog standard way possible. They literally just go do every sort of like alien trope ever, and they have no personality while they do it. You know, it's really unfortunate. Look at Thousand Year Door. Thousand Year Door, you have the X-Nauts oozing with personality. Grotus has his own thing going on. Lord Crump has his own thing going on. They've hired the side story of them hiring the Shadow Sirens, who have their whole own thing going on. They have their own plan that's overarching the whole game that gets revealed at the end, but they've been set up the whole time. Look at Super Mario RPG. You have the freaking Smithy Gang, all fashioned after weapons, each one with a unique personality. As short-lived as they are, they come in, they make their impact, and they leave. But then you also have side antagonists the whole time too. You got Croco, you got freaking Boomer. You have the lady who took over Mallow's kingdom. It's great. It's awesome. And there's build up, and there's good like build up to each fight. Oh my gosh, you have what is freaking? Is it King K? The freaking the pirate, the freaking shark pirate guy that you fight in the bottom of the ocean, who's also awesome. And then sort of like you earn his respect. So much personality from everybody. In this game, you have evil shrew baby with a sucker, and then you have evil big green shroob, and then you have evil big red shroob, and then you have Petey Piranha was there, and then you have a boulder. The boulder was pretty entertaining, but the boulder was a boulder. You know what I mean? Like, the boulder was a boulder. Bowser and Baby Bowser were great when they show up, but they show up one time. Again. And every time Baby Bowser and Bowser showed up, it was literally just pulling your attention away from what the main objective was. It was again a complete non sequitur. It's like, well, why aren't we going and finding more Cobalt Star pieces? Well, it's because Baby Bowser just took the 2 that we had. We only got 2, and he already took them. Oh, why aren't we doing it? Oh, because we already found Peach. Do we even need the star pieces anymore? Oh yeah, well, guess what? Now Bowser came in and then took Peach, so it's now Peach is gone too. So it's like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna go do that. That has nothing to do with anything we've been doing. But sure, I guess we can do that now. Man, just baffling choices. And then not even to let's get into like the gameplay, right? The world design, the level designs were so plain, and I also feel like they had like 3-ish types of levels, and then they just sort of reskinned them multiple times, which was crazy to me because I feel like the locations in Superstar Saga were very distinct. Whether they were woods or grasslands or Teehee Valley, and the implication that it actually used to be filled with an ocean. We got to go to the bottom of the ocean. You got to go to Chucklehuck Woods, where you have to be inside of the actual plant, the winery first, and then you go out into the woods. Going onto the ship filled with skeletons, getting to go up the mountain, starting at the mountain, then having to go back up for a couple different times, and then going to the beach. The beach ended up being a whole area. We get to sail across the ocean on a surfboard, and that takes us to this like frozen tundra that's also like called Joke's End, where all the architecture there is frowning instead of smiling, and it's super off-putting. And then you have a unique dungeon that splits Mario and Luigi up and has them both do things in tandem with one another. This whole game is as if Joke's End was the entire game. And the thing about Joke's End is that was a unique thing that game did at the end of the game that was interesting. This game only does that the whole time, and it's kind of just frustrating after a certain point, because fighting as the babies alone sucks. Fighting as Mario and Luigi alone sucks, because they decided it would be a great idea to take everything that Mario and Luigi could do in the original game and split it, not even evenly, between both the babies and the adults. Fighting as the babies suck because they do no damage. Fighting as Mario and Luigi sucks because they lack a hammer. And then fighting as any group individually sucks because you can't use half of the items you get. And the ones that you can use, you're missing out on half of the point of them, half of the utility of having those items. And it doesn't make the fights more interesting or more strategic. It just means that they take longer. That's all it means. That's literally all it means, is that they take longer. Crud, I need to take a sip. I'm freaking parched. I'm freaking rambling here. Truly, I just don't understand. You know what I mean? I just don't, And then, like, as far as world traversal goes, being any one set also sucks. The world traversal was awkward, having to throw the babies off to do a handful of things, having to throw the babies off to do a handful of things as Mario and Luigi, having to, like, run the older brothers into the babies in order to do some things, and then those things always had, like, huge caveats to them, like, when you're flattened, it lasts a very short amount of time, and, like, the babies can fly higher than you can throw them, but the throwing was a whole mechanic, and it's like, why not just high jump? Why not just high? Why not just helicopter? Why not just let us press R to switch between different stuff? Why on earth can Mario and Luigi not use hammers? Oh my gosh, I forgot that Mario and Luigi never once get to touch a hammer. That's crazy to me. And then, and like in fights, it's like what the babies lend to everything is very, like, inconsequential. It's like extra damage. It's very dull, you know what I mean? It just kind of extremely dull stuff, which is really unfortunate. I feel like it was a huge missed opportunity to have some really interesting extra things the babies could do. What if the babies could have their own turn to do stuff? The babies kind of just served as like a buffer health pool so that you're not completely missing an entire half of a fight, you know? And then I think a cool thing, obviously animated beautifully. The art was good. I'm a little, I don't know, everything, all of the environmental art felt very, it had a certain art style that just felt very clean, very cleanly, very just kind of uninspired. But I mean, also the areas we were going to were also kind of super uninspired most of the time. Only a couple areas really were cool. All the art was good. but like the areas just looked visually very bland, and they were very samey. And again, there was like 3 different layouts they wanted to use. It was either babies are in one room, adults are in the other, and you hit blocks at the same time. It was either a big circle you had to walk around once and then twice and then maybe even 3 times, and do stuff in each place. And then it was a straight line where it's literally like, oh, you're basically just going in a straight line through one room after the other, and maybe occasionally there's like a side room. The amount of times they have you just like separate the babies and make you fight as the babies on their own is just kind of miserable, because again, fighting as the babies alone, all that means that the fights take longer. The fights aren't more interesting. They're not more strategic. They're not more like ooh, it's scary. Like, no, it's just you're just working at a deficit. At a deficit that's not adding any meaning. It's not meaningful difficulty. It's just time. It's just taking more time. There's no new mechanics when you're just the babies or when you're just Mario and Luigi. You know what I mean? You'll only ever miss it. Anytime you're one or the other, you're just missing mechanics. And then honestly, I think the actual like puzzling and stuff like that with both parties was it was very one note. It was very much like babies do a thing, brothers do a thing. Babies do a thing, brothers do the thing. Older brothers do the thing, babies do the thing. It's just like, it was very step 1, step 2. It never felt like we were all doing something together, making something work at the same time. Which sort of felt, which is just sort of unfortunate. I also think it's pretty telling that like I sat down to play today and I did not intend to beat it, but then I realized that once they said, oh yeah, now once we got both of the final Cobalt Star Shards, that like we could just once they said, yeah, okay, now you can go to Peach's castle, and it's like, what? Really? But doesn't that mean that that's just it? And then it's like, yeah, that does mean it's just it. And then Peach's castle just kind of drags on, because every single level had to be like, and then here's the second part of the level. And when you get to the volcano, they're like, here's the second, and then here's the third part of this part of the game. And it's like, oh my gosh. And there's just so much fighting broken up by nothing. There's no good exploration elements. It's just fighting. It's just fighting enemies over and over and over again. That's why once I got to Star Hill, I'm like, I'm just gonna use the mix flower. Why wouldn't I? You let me use it for free. So I'm just gonna use it, and I'm one-shotting everything with. I've got like a freaking. My hands cramping because of how much I was just mashing buttons. It's like, it's not interesting. I'm not doing combos. I'm not like. The timing isn't interesting. Most of your bros moves are jumping. It's just jumping with slightly different timings. It's like, what? With the only difference between the trampoline and the copy flower is that the copy flower is more interesting and better. It's just better. So any element of strategy kind of just got thrown out the window. And I know that probably sounds kind of funny of me to say, because I was using the one-shot build in Superstar Saga, but at the same time, it's like I did still have to consider what I wanted to be doing, and I also had things to work towards. Being able to advance your moves in Superstar Saga, from the beginning of the game all the way to the end of the game, I always felt like I was working towards something. Like there was a reason to fight and there was a reason to use my abilities. In this game, the reason to use abilities is so that the fight ends sooner. And then also, this is like neither here nor there. I think this game felt like it had a lot of just repeated enemies and enemy types, which is kind of really unfortunate. It lacked a lot of its own identity in that regard. It kind of just felt like we're fighting a lot of Mario enemies, and occasionally we fight like a really interesting, wacky enemy. But then also a lot of the enemies designs, like especially towards the second half of the game, a lot of enemy attacks and stuff like that are just set up in ways where it's like, it's not impossible to not take damage, but it's like, it's very unlikely that you're ever able going to dodge everything. In Superstar Saga, I felt like I could I could always get out of a fight damageless. In this game, it's like, okay, so first this enemy flies up in the air, spits on the ground. That doesn't actually do anything. Then it lands on the ground. That sends out a shockwave. Then it cries a little bit, wiggles, and then it throws its body at somebody at random. And it's like, oh my gosh, wait, why is that what its attack is? It's just so many steps. You know what I mean? And mind you, I will say enemies in this game have a broader variety of attacks for sure compared to Superstar Saga. I'll give this game that, but like once you fight the 5th enemy where its attack is hit, it's gonna shoot a projectile at you and you have to hit it 6 times in a row and it's going to increase the speed every single time, and if you don't hit it all those times, you're gonna get hit. And it's like, well, okay, well then I guess on the 5th I'm gonna fail on the 5th one every time and get hit anyways, I guess. So many enemies had attacks where it's like, and if you don't do it perfectly, the input perfectly, like 10 times in a row, then you're gonna get hit. And it's like, well, then I guess I just get hit. Why isn't it just like a normal turn-based game? Why even give me the ability to dodge? You clearly want me to be taking damage constantly. This game does not feel like it's designed with the idea of dodging all damage in mind. Especially because, you know, like, so enemies would have attacks where it's just like, wait, that's what the attack is? Like, actually? Like, why? like attacks that the enemies had attacks where you would have no way of knowing, like, that's what was going to happen next. You know what I mean? That red Shrooboid that we fought, that one, it just had attacks where it's like, okay, I guess it's just doing this now, whatever this is? Okay, sure. I don't know, gang. I guess what I learned with this venture, I'm not sad that I played this game again. I am glad I played this game again, because it does put a lot of things into perspective. It puts a lot into perspective of like, well, what are the things that I like about Mario and Luigi games? You know? The core elements of them, it's not just the fact that it's doing those things. It's like there was a certain way these games do them sometimes that feels particularly satisfying. And then you have enemies like freaking. I understand it's like the final boss, right? But Princess Shroob, the first phase, where she just teleports around like 10 times in a row doing attacks, like a variety of attacks. She just keeps attacking you and attacking you and attacking you, and it's just like, okay, all right, I get it, criminy. Like, have mercy on me. But like a lot of enemies towards the later half of the game, like the second half of the game, started having attacks like that, where it's like they're just gonna keep throwing stuff at you over and over and over again. It's like it kind of just feels like, okay, eventually I'm gonna get hit. Eventually I'm gonna slip up, you know. But I appreciate the variety and the sort of like creativeness of some of those attacks. You know what I mean? Some enemies had very interesting attacks sometimes, which was cool to see. I'm not upset that I played the game at all. I'm very happy that I played the game again. I did have a good time throughout most of it. For as shockingly short, like lightning fast as actually when you line up the series of events, the game is extremely short. I almost feel like you could easily finish this in one sitting. I went back and I like backtracked and like explored and stuff like that. No backtrack potential at all. All the levels are literally levels and they are linear. And if you want to go back and get beans, you can. Super unnecessary. Really unnecessary, to be completely honest. The beans feel very superfluous. It just kind of feels like, well, the first game was about beans, so shouldn't we have beans in this one too? And it's like, I guess, man, I don't know. Strange. But I think this game is going to give me good perspective and make me appreciate the other games I'm going to be playing a lot more. I think that's for sure the case. And I can finally understand why when people, because I had been confused for a while, everybody, when they would bring up Partners in Time, they'd be like, and then, then there's Partners in Time, which is sort of just the worst one. Or like, just sort of like extremely mediocre compared to the other ones. And it's like, really? I remember having a great time. And it's like, well, I didn't know, It's like it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you've been eating a lot of like saltine crackers, and now here's like a steak with mashed potatoes. You know what I mean? It's like, oh crud, wait, I didn't know food could be like this. I kind of like the saltine crackers, but dang, this is actually pretty good. This game feels so plain. I don't know. It really lacks a lot of personality, which is crazy, isn't it? Isn't it crazy how this game feels like it like has an identity crisis, like it doesn't know what it wants to be, and it feels like it lacks a strong personal identity? Isn't that weird, considering the fact that this game is considering the fact that like this game has alien invasions and corrupted stars and kidnapping, like Mushroom Kingdom invasion, and Toads getting like drained by trees, and Godzilla Yube Yoshi, and like it has all these crazy things in it, and yet it feels like it has no identity. They all feel so generalized. They all feel so bland. Most of the interesting things or elements that it introduces go nowhere. There's no sense of location. In Superstar Saga, you go from the top, you go from the star field in the borderland, basically, down a mountain, or up a mountain, then back down a mountain, then further down the mountain, then you're in Bean Bean Kingdom, and then you go to Bean Bean Kingdom itself, and then you walk all the way, and you walk in, but there's in between in all these places. It feels like a location. You start to get used to, you start to learn the layout of the land, and start to learn how to navigate back and forth between different areas and stuff like that. It's all in one land. In this, the map can show you that every location is in the same Mushroom Kingdom all it wants to, but every location feels completely isolated, to a point where, at the very least, in the first area of the game, right? At the very least, they gave you an idea when you looked up at the map that, like, oh yeah, we're starting down in this grassy field. And then we're going up some clouds, up on some tall mushroom stalks, right? And then we're going to hop off one of those mushrooms onto the top of a mountain where there's a village. And it's like, oh wow, okay, yeah, that seems like cool. I can see how that works. Every single level after that was like, here is a box floating in the middle of nowhere. Here is a box floating in the middle of nowhere, layered on top of an actual location. Here's a bunch of boxes connected by thin hallways, all floating in the middle of nowhere in some other random location. And it's like, why is everything in the Mushroom Kingdom a floating platform and a box floating in the middle of oblivion? It's weird. It's just strange. It's like the weirdness of when you're playing Mario Odyssey and you're in the desert and you got this huge vast desert, but then you realize you're on a floating desert platform and there's a huge trench on every single side of the desert. Instead of just putting an invisible wall there, or like putting structures there, or putting like really tall dunes that you can't get to the top of, they instead decided, nope, you are on a floating desert platform that's just sort of like jutting out of a giant, endless, bottomless trench. And it's like, why? You know. But this game cranks that up to 11. Where it's like, no, you're in a 4x4 square that's connected to 6 other 4x4 squares floating above a desert. And it's like, why is this what a desert looks like, you know? In Superstar Saga, you go to the edge of a place and you hit walls, you hit ocean, you hit mountains, you hit forests, you hit that imply that there's more beyond the barriers, you know? In this game, you hit the edge of something and it is just blank nothing beyond that. You look at the map, you are in a box. You are in a box that's stacked on top of a bunch of other boxes. Very weird. I'm a little, I don't know what to expect from Bowser's Inside Story now. I don't know. Is it not gonna hit? Is the problem with the Mario and Luigi like series that they peaked at their first, and then each one after that just didn't really quite hit the same. Like, I don't know. But I guess we're just gonna have to find out next time. If you've been enjoying this or anything else on this channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have been doing, or will be doing in the future. Also, me and my friend are making a game. Any and all support towards that would be much appreciated. You can support us by supporting anything on this channel, supporting the devlog streams, and most of all, supporting the Patreon. With that, till next time, don't forget to be kind, and I'll see you around. And don't be afraid to change your mind.